possible, just because Nautilus can hook in early and force those trades, and I feel like over time Lucian Nami will win, but early game can be interesting. What I really want to highlight here is that Xayah, her ult is so powerful against enemy team, only 3 camps. They know that he farmed only top side. And hook from Miky! How does he hit every single hook?
He's just too damn good. Someone looking for the root here. Crownie
oh my god, don't tell me it's another 2v2 kill.
Uses the heal.
It is a 2v2 kill.
It's a 2v2. It's not going to be enough. Who's going to die? It's not going to die. Miky doesn't have any mana with the flash. It's a 2v2. That's going to be the most hyped 2v2 I've ever seen in the LEC. 4 minutes in, BDS come out on top. 2 kills to the Lucian Nami.
And look at the player cams. Crownie and Labrov popping up
the top lane. I'm trying to get that wave in. Can't quite get it under these.
He's gonna go get hook. This time Yike is here. Yike has flash. Will he commit? Yes, Labrov is dead. There's no counterplay. So many feathers.
So many feathers and the wave coming in. That'll be really nice for G2's bot lane. But you talked about the mid push, Jankos. Is that one of those things where you're like...
I mean, you should be, right? That's the trigger point. At least Hansama shouldn't be able to farm these minions.
Well, they're fighting X.
Okay.
Miky going in. Bubble does connect, but so far...
Okay, Sheo is going in. Miky has no flash. Miky has no flash. Miky is going to get stunned here. And Lucian dashing in. Lucian doing his comment. Lucian gets another kill. 3 kills for Lucian. You know what that means, right? Well, I think... thank you, guys. So I know we are being nice.
No, we're not. No, that's great.
So, an ult from... He could have ulted him into the tower.
Then chain him afterwards, see if he can land the root.
Okay, BB used his TP, he has ult.
What was that damage? Sheen things.
I mean, that... Okay, people...
Looking up towards the top.
Can Maokai get this kill? He's close to level 6, maybe a smite on a minion?
He definitely gets that kill, yeah.
Is it worth getting level 6 quickly?
Yeah, he's... Oh no, he barely doesn't get it, yeah. But I think he still gets this... Okay, Adam has flash stun. Wait, Adam is trying to turn it around, but bro, he's level 6 now, we're gonna die!
Level 6!
Okay, he's gonna flash to the side, flash to the side. Sejuani, come on.
Close.
I mean, that was well played.
Oh, BDS bot lane looking for Hans.
Okay. Hansama still level 5. Crownie is level 6. Okay, Hansama is dead.
That's 4 2v2 kills.
And like full calling, Miky forced to flash. I'm not sure if he needed
3 2v2 kills.
I feel like he wants to make sure his bot lane doesn't like completely go into like snowball oblivion, right? And I don't think Lucian can easily dash in against Maokai. Very nice. Hansama still has flash.
This is deep.
Okay, this is very deep, very nice. So look at Caps flanking and one-shotting Labrov. Nuclear int, ulting.
Triple
people. Miky again, and Sheo is dead.
He's dead.
Miky is dead as well. Okay, 5 kills for Lucian, not too bad. But if Lucian dies here, Lucian dies. There's a huge shutdown. Who gets it?
It's gonna kill to have 700 gold.
That was really deep by BDS.
I mean, that's a huge mistake. Ulting the Xayah when she has ult. Okay, Nuclear in has flash, so I think he should be fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, but that was very good position from G2. They flank him from every side. Ryze coming from the Raptors and... Okay, Adam mid lane. Why is he looking at a game where he can really step up and carry the game?
Definitely.
It's 11 minutes though, guys, so...
Yeah. Ooh, Yike! Oh! Flash towards the bot side.
Okay, he's gonna end up on
Crownie nowhere to go. Tries to trade back onto Hansama, but he just can't do it. Meanwhile, the chase onto Labrov underneath the tower. We will say goodbye to you, Jankos, as we say
really quick, and look at how Caps is playing. He's pushing in mid-waves, hovering in his own vision. He's going to Ryze ult to sides. He's not going to run to sides. We'll see a collapse here from G2. There's the Ryze ult coming in.
Hansama has to pop the Feather Storm. Cullen's going to hit him. Tidal Wave used as well. TP now invested. The Realm Warp Caps to the fray. Sheo trying to escape already. The route onto Labrov, and he's going to fall. Knock up onto Crownie as well, and G2 collapse. Broken Blade flashing forward underneath the tower, trying to get them. Crownie loads, tanks up an Astro Meat, but it's 3 kills. Over 2 G2 in the top lane.
They can just collapse quicker. Caps is ready with the Realm Warp from mid. Broken Blade has TP advantage. So what can BDS get done in the solo lanes now to merit any kind of numbers disadvantage in his top side, or even trying to force something up there in the first place? Adam might be able to get a full bot tower. There's no plates left, so Nuke won't get anything in mid. Drake's up in 40 seconds, and Cryo Caps is going to go through bot. Yike's ultimate's coming up now. BDS first to the river.
Caps at 2 items. Labrov has been hooked once again, and Labrov just doesn't get a chance to move. Tries to flash away, but he's not into the wall. Sheo now going into Broken Blade. Adam coming in with a counter strike as well with the Nature's Grasp. What locks them in place? G2 continue to rip through BDS 1-for-1 so far. Adam flashes the wall, but they lose Prio in the river. Mid lane does go down to that Rifto. BDS actually trying to just barrel down mid here, get a tier 2 if they can.
This is great from BDS. It's a 1-for-1. It took so long to kill Broken Blade that they couldn't turn the fight. They had to escape. They lost to Drake, yes, but they got 2 towers for it. This Herald might even crash onto the inhib tower. They won't be able to pick that up. It should regen slowly. Miky trying to pull it away to let Caps take it down, and he will. But you can see the amount of damage BDS has when they can connect to their target. They don't want to make sure they can stick on
where you start to look at how the lane assignments are going to go, Caedrel. You know, after 20 minutes tends to be that point as Sheo does face check into Miky here, pulled back. with the dredge line. Sheo tries to get away, but look at the damage down onto him. Death Charge being used as well. The tidal wave to try and counter it. Hunsummer with the Feather Storm. Sheo able to escape without using the flash. Stolen Nature's Grasp. TP coming in, and Adam will be able to jump in, but the Feathers pull them back. Adam down to half HP, and Caps is really going to start opening up now. He's sprinting towards him with the phase rush. The bubble connects, but the damage from the Ryze is absurd. Realm Warp forward. Where are you going to go, BDS? Because G2 are on the hunt. Caps still chasing forward. Sheo falls to an overload, and BDS have met their match. G2 will wipe them off the face of the rift.
And they're going to go straight towards the Baron as well. 5-4-1. The game is absolutely blown wide open. And as much as they struggled in bot side, there was no real way BDS were getting out of there.
And G2 have shown us, at least in this game, that they can come back from a deficit. Every time they've fallen behind so far in the LEC, they have ended up losing that game.
As the Jax continues to push, Broken Blade doesn't have TP, and neither does Caps. You don't want to split up with Baron. So I think eventually Broken Blade could just take this mid tower and base himself, or G2 can move mid, and Broken Blade can base Adam. If he recalls here, he can TP behind G2, right?
So face checking into a sapling every single time, and as much as it's tank Maokai, it's still demonic embrace tank Maokai. Like, it's so difficult to do. Now, Sheo is going to face check. Labrov, once again, the one who took the color coming out as well. As BDS try and make their final stand. Blast cone out. Double root from Nuke. Hunsummer now stepping forward. The hook once again lands onto Nuke. Adam trying to get away from Broken Blade and Caps, but he just can't escape. Stops time for a second, but all that will give him is a perfect view of his death as he falls to Caps. Crownie now trying to escape the Aqua Prison just short. Yike on the flank, twist in advance into the knockback. Caps gets a double. The knob into the wall. A triple for Caps. And G2 once again just clean up in the top lane.
And that's the inevitability of setup versus short range. Miky just has to wait for one person to walk up. Eventually, BDS have to check direction in these fights.
Pretty much impossible for them with G2 playing as well as they are. And Caps as well has had a quiet split so far. Has had a couple of games where he's looked good, but I don't think Claps has really been on the menu. This ability for them if they want to join up with their team very quickly. Of course, they can just run across two inhibitors now open.
Yep.
And that's the push, you know? That's all you need to do is G2. They're not explosive, but all you have to do is slowly chip away at them, as you say.
4 cannons buffed up are just going to sit there, so I think G2 are just going to keep them buffed up and let them do the, look at the damage it's doing. Here comes a 5th cannon as well, just blowing through this tower. G2 don't even need to hit it.
Yeah, Rune Prison hits onto Nuke there. The stopwatch going to try and delay the inevitable. Nature's Grasp coming out as well, and Nuke has already fallen. G2 let the cannons do the work and chase onto the fountain. Yike will take the second Nexus tower. G2 toying with BDS a little bit here as they close this one out. Another hook from Miky, tanks the fountain for a second. Adam going in, but the flash away from Hunsummer will keep on running. Caps in for the dive, but the Nexus falls.
Who hit the Nexus? Who was it that ended? Caps was calling for the fountain dive there. Must have been either Hans or Broken Blade that went for the end. Caps can't pad the stats, but yeah. BDS looked good for the first 5 to 10 minutes. A lot of action around the bot side. Crownie was 4-0 at one point. Yeah. Really big lead on that bot side, but they threw it all away towards that invade towards the red buff. It gave kills over to Caps, gave him a big shutdown. Nuke lost mid push, and without mid push, they couldn't really contest bot side anymore. And then, you know, Yike just kept revisiting and revisiting, trying to force play.